There's a problem with the network, it says. Let me refresh the page. Okay. Okay, we're live. Well, welcome everyone. So there was a test, but now we're live with Pritha. Hello, Pritha. Hi, how are you?
Hello, Virginia. I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm fine as well. Thank you for accepting my invitation to go live with me and to get out of your comfort zone. That's the first step, okay? Since you have joined the program to do something extra for your business, thank you so much. Where are you based currently?
Thank you. I'm based out of New Delhi in India.
Amazing. How far, like from New Delhi?
Well, it's called the National Capital Region,
Ah,
and the city or the suburb is called Noida. It's
okay.
about 20 kilometers from New Delhi.
Cool. And you've been working as a translator, is that correct?
Yes, that's right.
Since when? You would like to introduce yourself and your background to those that might be listening to us?
Sure. So I started working and
Can you repeat a bit because we lost you with a connection? Can you repeat your last sentence?
yes, sure. I was saying I started working as a French teacher at Alliance Française in a city which is called Chandigarh in the north of India in
Mm-hmm.
2003. I worked there
Okay.
for 3 years and then I thought it wasn't my cup of tea. I was more interested in learning about translation and interpretation.
Mm-hmm.
So I moved to New Delhi and joined a master's program in French translation and interpretation at the university by that goes by the name of Jawaharlal Nehru University. It's based in New
Okay.
Delhi. So 2 years I did a master's there, and I have been working since then as a French translator and interpreter. I try to diversify into subtitling, voiceover, and so it's been over 2 decades now. It's been a very interesting journey, and I'd like to take it forward to a different level now, niche down,
Yeah,
and
okay.
target ideal clients and learn how to go about taking the business forward in this manner because I feel that is something that is needed considering that AI is disrupting the business scene quite a bit, and that's why I'm here.
Thank you so much. You answered also my upcoming question. Can I ask you how many years you are in the industry? How many years in total, like as a translator?
I think this year it will become 22 years.
Wow, amazing. And I know that you're already successful at what you're doing and you're very niche down to localization. Is that correct?
Well, I do French to English translations. I also do French to Hindi translations
Mhm.
and a little bit of Hindi to English as well. And mm, that's about the extent of localization expertise that I have. Three language pairs, and that's
And
it.
also on your profile, you mentioned that you are also a manager, senior manager.
Yes, currently I work at this French MNC which is called Cap Gemini, and my
Mhm.
role there is of a senior manager. I'm the
Mhm.
only translator there for that entity of the group, and I do French to English translations, editing, and a little bit of subtitling as well.
And of course, you mentioned my next question would be why did you decide to join this mentorship program? You told me earlier that you would like to enter new markets and to find your direct lines. You would like to work with direct lines. Is that correct?
Yes, yes, that's definitely the case. So
Can I ask you what is your specialization?
I've worked mostly with information technology MNCs. So for about 12 years, I've worked in the IT industry as a
IT.
translator. So
Mhm.
yeah, so IT would be my specialization. But I've
Perfect.
also worked on other domains. For example, I worked with an engineering firm for 3 years as a translator,
Mhm.
and within the ITM, one of the IT MNCs, I worked on SAP translations. That was also for 3 years. So it's a mixed bag, and I'd like to keep it
You are
more
more technical
structured
in
now.
IT. Is that correct?
Yes,
You're more
yes,
into IT and technical translation, if I'm not mistaken.
that's right.
So if anyone
This
would like to work with Hindi translator and you're looking for someone localization, technical and IT field, Pritha is here. Is Pritha Bhatnagar? Am I pronouncing correct your last name?
Yes, absolutely.
And why did you join this specific program, Pritha?
Well, let's say it was a wake up call for me. I've been working here very comfortably for quite some time, going on 4 years now.
Mhm.
And suddenly, AI has disrupted all the work, and the company has built a tool which can generate translations instantly
Wow.
using just a plugin.
Mm-hmm.
So the need for approaching a translator, getting the work done, and with whatever, irrespective of the quality, is sort of redundant now.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a lot of stress on what is going to happen and what is not going to happen. There's a large team of translators within the organization, of course. There are about 80 or 100 translators working in various group
Wow.
entities.
Huge.
Uh,
Yeah.
but in my entity, there's just me. So I'm more concerned about how to become resilient in the face of AI, and
Mm-hmm.
probably learn how to target ideal clients and work with them so that I have a solid business base
Mm-hmm.
irrespective of what happens. So I do know how to use AI tools, and I know how to use them for translation. I'm not an um, very great expert, but I have a general idea on how that is done. I'm willing to leverage that as well, and willing to explore how to take it forward through this
Mm-hmm.
program.
And what made you to trust me, myself, as a mentor and the Fully Booked Translator Formula? Why this specific program, or why me, if that's the
Well,
case?
I heard about you a long time ago before COVID, I think,
Mm-hmm.
and I had participated in one of your
I
programs
remember.
as well,
Yeah.
the
Mm-hmm.
LinkedIn Ultimate
A
ULPS,
very short one. You had participated in
the
a very
short
short, like
one.
4 week program or something. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. So I did have an idea then, but didn't follow up on freelancing then. But I think instead of having this constant instability of being in a job or being in a freelance, I think it is time I decided that I should have a business of my own,
Mm-hmm.
and so that I'm safe knowing that I have my own setup to fall back on, come what may.
Okay, let's do this. So, this program will help you to enter new markets and definitely start acquiring direct clients. That's one of my goals. If you had the chance to achieve only one thing, Pritha, let's say that we meet again in April, like the program will end most probably in April. We start this week. So, it's a 12-week mentorship program. If you had the chance to achieve only one thing, of course, you are going to achieve multiple things. But if you had the chance only one thing to achieve, what would that be for you? What you would like to have achieved?
I think the first thing that comes to my mind is to be fully booked through direct clients.
Okay, that's very to the point.
Yeah.
And can I ask you last question? What would you say to those that they might be sitting on the fence and they are thinking that this program is very expensive or it's time consuming, that they don't have the budget or they don't have the time? What would you be able to say to people to motivate them to take the next step to their career and to make such an investment? Is there anything that you could say to people so as to help them, to motivate them or inspire them by taking action?
So I worked on mostly technical translations, but I'm going to go a little literary over here and say that a bird sitting on a branch of a tree is not afraid of any gust of wind because it has faith on its own wings and it can fly off anytime it wants.
That's lovely.
So if we have faith, then if we have that wherewithal and we practice and we work hard towards it and we have faith on our own selves, then the sky is the limit. We should have successful businesses too.
I also I like to say, if you think you can or you cannot, you are right. So it's similar to what you just described as a very nice picture yourself. So if you think you can or you cannot, you're right. So we are the main obstacle, okay, to our dreams and our future. And also, if we believe it and we feel that we can do it, there is no way not to achieve it. And I wish you great success, Pritha, and I wish you that you
Thank
will be
you.
able to achieve your goals by participating in this program. Can't wait to start working with you. Do you have any questions about the program itself? Some you'd
I
like to
think
ask me, and maybe we can answer also other people's questions by answering your question about the program.
how important is it to complete the extra resources
Okay.
trainings
Mm-hmm.
that you
Mm-hmm.
have
That's a great
provided?
question. For those that they might not know, in the program itself, there are the main live sessions and the main curriculum, the main modules that we're going to cover. But apart from that, I always add some extra resources based on your background, so as to be able to help maybe people that they are more at a starting point or they would like to review. So the extra resources currently in the group are related to the SMART goals, the unique selling proposition, the target market, and I think I have also a pricing exercise.
Yes,
It's good to go through those things. It's for only for good, because you will learn new things, or maybe you will be able to review if you are at the right path with your target market. And also it would be nice for you to create your goals, like either for this program or for 2026, and to review them together throughout the program. But the extra resources are not mandatory, which means that if you don't have the time or if you don't have the energy, you can skip them. Okay. But definitely the unique selling proposition is something we're going to review together in the program as well, when we're going to optimize your LinkedIn profile. The target market will be covered the first week of the program, where we're going to identify your ideal clients. So tomorrow, actually, we're going to have our first mentorship session. So apart from that, I would suggest you that only good, okay, will do to you to go through the extra resources, but they're not mandatory. So it means that you can do them throughout the program. The sooner the better, as I mentioned earlier, before we go live together, because when we enter the program, you're going to have on a weekly basis assignments and you're going to be extra busy. So the sooner you cover and you go through the extra resources, the better for you. But again, you will make the decision. So you told me, for example, that you can work on weekends. So you definitely, during a weekend, whenever you have a clear mind with a cup of coffee, you grab your cup of coffee, and with a clear mind, you go through those exercises. Good for you, only good. Okay, will do to you to go through the extra exercise. Did I answer your question, Pritha?
yes, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Any other question that you would like to ask me related to the program itself?
Well, I was going through one of the extra resources
Mhm,
videos
mhm.
where you mentioned you were asking the participants if they could come up with a list of 1,000 prospects.
Yeah. We're
What?
going to cover that in the program. It's going to be secret how we're going to do that. But of course, the upcoming weeks, after we have identified your ideal client, you're going to learn how to compile a list with thousands of your clients. I'm going to teach you how you will be able to find online, okay, through Google and through LinkedIn, your ideal clients per thousands of them, so as to create lists, so as to know that they exist. And of course, later on in the program, we're going to contact them as well.
Okay.
That was the
So,
question.
yes, that was the question because that's a large number of prospects.
We need them. We need the numbers
Yes,
just to know
definitely.
that the actual strategy that we create together is sustainable enough. If our
Yeah.
clients are only 20 in the world, okay, of course, could be enough in case like 2 or 5, they give us enough work. But it's risky, especially nowadays, to depend on 1 or 2 clients. It's risky, okay?
Yeah.
Because if one of the clients they change and they work only with AI, or some others they stop giving you work, or some others they push down the rates, you're going to lose 50% of your income, if not more, in such
Yes.
a way. So it's good to know that you will be able to replace those clients in case they leave you or they push the rates down or whatever, okay, in
Right.
the future. That's why I teach you how you will be able to find clients, so as you to feel okay that you will be able to actually replace them no matter what. I don't want people and translators to depend on 1 or 2 clients, and then they come to me and they tell me, Virginia, you know, this client, they're pushing the rates down, or these clients, they don't give me enough work. It's impossible if you depend only to 2 clients to become an entrepreneur or a business owner. We need to know that there are out there enough of our clients, and also not only in theory, but practically to know where to find them. That's why it's this in numbers. You will see. You will see how we're going to do that. Wait a few
Sounds
weeks.
very interesting.
Yeah, it is. It is. And I think it's the basis of our wealth and our business growth to know that we can find clients online. It's really important for the business growth.
Okay.
Any other question?
Nothing that comes to mind right now.
Okay,
Thank
tomorrow
you.
we're going to meet in any case with our mentorship session. There is a welcome video where I ask you to introduce yourself, guys. So some of you have not yet introduced there. So go and find the welcome video. And there are two videos, Pritha. One, the welcome video, very short, 10 minutes. And there's a second one on how the program works. So I would
Yes.
suggest you to watch both of them so as you to become familiar also on the technical part, how the program and the community is going to work. Thank you, Pritha, for getting out of your comfort zone and joining me live. And can't
Thank you
wait to
very
see your successes and to invite you in the future also to share some of your results. Thank you, everyone, that you were here live with us. If you're watching the replay, use the hashtag replay and tag us in the comments in case that you have any questions. And if you would like to work with Pritha for Hindi in IT, localization and technical translation, you can find her through her full name that you see here on LinkedIn. Is that correct, Pritha?
That's right. Thank
Okay,
you.
bye-bye for now. You stay here with me, Pritha, and we close the live. Bye-bye, everyone.